What's good, YouTube? Black Ops Grief here. In this video, I'm gonna keep it short and simple. Alright, how to connect with your higher self, guys. Everyone's got a higher self and a lower self. Higher self, lower self, alright? Your lower self is basically yin. Alright? And your higher self is basically yang. So, whenever you're in your lower self, you're at a lower vibration, a lower frequency, lower tune. Whenever you're in your higher self, you're at a higher vibration, higher frequency, higher tune, alright? How do you get to your higher self? Well, in order to get to your higher self first, your ego cannot be there, alright? Everyone has an ego, but you can't let it control you, alright? So that's the main way to get to your higher self. So if you know anything about ego death, alright, then that's one of the first ways, guys. The other way is by pretty much just isolating yourself straight up. All right, if you could isolate yourself from social media, if you could isolate yourself from toxic people, anyone that's negative, all right, straight up, anybody, straight up, anyone, even if it's your animal, if it's an animal that's negative, get it away. And then you isolate yourselves from toxic foods and toxic beverages, all right, aka soda, donuts, fake food, meat, alright guys? So once you do these three things, you're going to immediately be on the way to your higher self, straight up. Your higher self's going to be so happy you did that. And in the moment, you might think it's hard, like, oh, it's hard doing this, that, and the third. It's hard quitting this, that, whatever. But the thing is that that's your lower self talking, alright? Your higher self isn't there yet. But once you start being happy for the decisions you made, that's your higher self pretty much speaking. You're like, hey, I'm actually glad I did that. I'm glad I didn't put myself at fucking risk for goddamn brain cancer or some shit. Like, straight up, guys. Everything we're doing out here is killing us. And it's keeping you away from your higher self. And it's putting you back into your lower self. Straight up, guys. Once you've done those three things, I can guarantee you, you're going to be feeling way better in the next few days. Alright? Because once there's no influence on the brain and the soul. Alright? You got a brain and you got a soul and a heart. But once there's no influence on the brain, soul, and heart, mind, spirit, and body, all right, Trinity, the Holy Trinity, right? Once there's no influence on these three things, you can function at your true self, bro. Your true self, straight up. So this is not no fucking bullshit, bro. I'm telling you right now. You don't know who you truly are. Straight up. You don't know who you truly are. On God. Until you do these three things, because the fact is you are influenced by everything that is going on in your environment, all right? So that's people that you talk to. That's the things that you watch. Instagram, YouTube, all that shit, guys. That's keeping you away from your true self, your higher self. And it's keeping you in your lower self. It's keeping you addicted to money, stupid shit, drama, all right? This is all low activity, low vibrational activity, all right? Meaningless activities. Doing something like working out, going into nature, or sun gazing, even swimming at the beach. All right, these are things that you're connecting with your higher self at this point. You are returning back to the roots from which you came from. You are not, when you're eating a donut, you are not your higher self. You are your lower self. If you are in your higher state, if you are in a heightened consciousness, and you take one bite of a donut, you have instantly put yourself into that low dimension, that low consciousness. You are now back into your lower self. You can fight this, okay? You can fight this because it's always going to be a constant, ongoing battle between your lower self and your higher self. There's always going to be something inside of you saying, eat that fake food. Eat that fake-ass food. Even though you know damn well it's not good for you, it's going to give you cancer, it's going to kill you. All right? But that's not your higher self's not thinking about that. If you're in your lower self, you're not thinking about how bad the food is. You're not thinking of, no one's thinking about how bad the food is when they eat it. But people who think about how bad the food is when they eat it are in their higher states, their higher stages of their self, okay? Because they know, oh, damn, this is going to hurt my body, my mind, and my soul. But you know what? I'm just going to eat it. Boom, back into your lower self, buddy. No more blessings for you. No more good karma for you. No more law of attraction for you. Well, law of attraction for you, but not as much because your lower self isn't as good as attracting good things, all right? It's not. Your lower self isn't as good as attracting high things. your higher self, oh, I meant your higher self is good at attracting high things, good things. Your lower self's good at attracting bad things. So just think about that, bro. Think about that straight up. This is not no rocket science, you know? This is like common sense, common knowledge, but there's so much misinformation nowadays. You don't know even what to believe anymore. So I just wanted to make this video, guys. Isolate yourself. Detach. Go into nature. Just delete your social medias, you know? Start eating healthy. Start being yourself. Alright? Straight up. Love you guys. Thanks for watching my video. Peace out.